All right, let's crack the code on two terms in software testing that, get mixed up all the time. Retesting and regression testing. By the end of this, you're going to know exactly what they are and, more importantly, why the difference is absolutely crucial. So let's dive in.
You've been there, right? An update pops up for an app you use every day. You're thrilled because it's supposed to fix that one annoying bug. But then, suddenly, the search bar doesn't work. Or it just crashes when you try to open your settings. It's so frustrating, isn't it? Well, that exact problem is what we're going to unpack today.
Now, to make this super clear, we're not just going to throw a bunch of dry definitions at you. No, we're going to follow the life of one simple bug, from the moment it's found to the moment it's squashed. Our story starts now.
So picture this, the most basic, most common thing you see online, a login page. It has one job, right? Let you in when you type the right stuff. Simple, clean, and the perfect setting for our little drama to unfold.
And boom, here's our problem. A tester finds a huge issue. You're punching in your correct email, your correct password, but the site just says nope. This is our starting point. The report goes to the developers, and the pressure is on to get this fixed.
So the devs do their thing, they write some code, and pretty soon they say, okay, it's fixed. But is it? Really? This brings us to our very first check, and our first big concept, retesting. Retesting basically asks one and only one question. Did our fix actually fix the thing we said it would fix? That's it. It has this incredible, laser-like focus on just that one original problem to make sure it's gone. It's not looking for anything else.
And the process? It's dead simple. Step 1, a tester finds the bug and reports it. Step 2, a developer fixes it. And Step 3, the tester runs the exact same test that failed before. See? It's a nice, tight little loop designed to do just one job.
This table really tells the whole story, doesn't it? We are only running one single test case, TC_login_01. That's the one that was broken. Think of retesting as a spotlight shining right on that one specific problem. And look, it passes. Success!
So the login works. The spotlight test passed. We're good to go, right? Time to ship the update? Well, not so fast. Fixing code can be a bit like surgery. You might fix the main problem, but what if you accidentally nicked something important nearby? And that question, well, that leads us to our second, equally important kind of testing.
This brings us to the bigger picture, to what we call regression testing. This is where we stop asking, did the fix work, and start asking a much bigger question. Did the fix break anything else?
You see, any change to code, no matter how small, can create these unexpected ripple effects across the entire application. Regression testing is our safety net. Its job is to protect the whole system and make sure it doesn't regress or go backwards in quality.
Now look at this. The scope is completely different. We're not just running that one test anymore. We're checking if invalid logins still fail like they should. We're making sure you can still register a new account. Can you still update your profile? Does the dashboard still load? All these things are connected, and any one of them could have been broken by our fix. If retesting was a spotlight, this is a floodlight, covering the whole stage.
Okay, so we followed our bug all the way through. We saw the focus check of retesting, and then the wide safety net of regression. Now let's put them side by side for the final showdown, just to make sure the differences are totally locked in.
This is where it all clicks. Let's break it down. For purpose, retesting is there to confirm a specific fix. Regression testing is there to defend against side effects. For scope, retesting is super narrow, and regression is super broad. And for when you do them, retesting is what you do right after a bug is fixed. Regression happens after any change, whether it's a bug fix or a brand new feature. They're just two different tools for two very different jobs.
And that's really the bottom line. It's never a choice of retesting or regression testing. They're a team. They're a partnership. Retesting makes sure you solve the problem you meant to solve, and regression testing makes sure you didn't create 10 new ones while you were at it. You absolutely have to have both to ship good software.
So the next time you get a software update, think about this. Retesting is what makes sure the feature you were waiting for is finally fixed. But regression testing, that's your silent guardian. It's the one that's quietly working in the background, making sure nothing else breaks. It's the unsung hero that protects you from those frustrating new bugs. Thanks for joining me on this one.